Welcome, everybody, to the Bluegrass State, Kentucky.
Yes, that's where we are as we come to you live. And I don't know if you can hear the freeway, the interstate noise. That is I-65 over that way. And it's noisy, but we thought it was a great place. We stopped at a rest stop and had dinner, and then we said, let's just go do the live feed right from here. So that's where we are. We're on our way to Tennessee, and we're going to probably spend the night 50, 60 miles down the road at one of our favorite spots. And we are in the fifth wheel, and we are in the rest area parked with the big guys.
Oh, yeah, we're with all the 18-wheelers. I just really feel like big stuff.
Yeah, except what did you say we were like to them?
I said, well, this is when you were pumping gas.
Yeah.
Throw this in. We're pumping gas
pump
now.
Gas with the 18-wheelers.
With the 18-wheelers.
I have that EFS card, so you have to go to where they are.
I'm trying to take a picture of all this. I'm trying to get Mike, and I'm trying to figure out how to get all these trucks lined up in a row and trying to sort through it all. And we got back in the rig, and I said to Mike, I feel like the little brother, well, the big brother. You're just an annoyance. You are just a nuisance.
An annoying little brother. That's what we're like.
An annoying little brother is like what we're like. I know that's not PC. I should probably say annoying sibling.
Yeah.
But
no, it's annoying little brother. They're the ones who really are annoying. So we got the EFS card, which gives you discounts on diesel, sometimes 20, 30 cents a gallon. But you got to go to the certain stations like Love's, the Pilot, and you got to go to the commercial diesel pumps, which are great because they have those great big nozzles that really pump it out fast, and they don't stop at $100.
And you will fill up your tank in no time.
Yeah, I mean, it was really quick. So, but this is the first really long trip we have taken with the fifth wheel, and in the first hour and a half, we were about ready to put it for sale.
We almost
roads.
Didn't make it into Ohio.
Michigan roads
are so bad. It's an embarrassment.
Tell them how bad it was with the dash cam.
I said the dash cam kept going on beeping, telling us that it was recording. The dash cam thought we'd been in an accident, and it was telling us that it recorded the incident. It was saving it.
The roads were so bumpy in Michigan. The dash cam was saying, we're saving this video because it looks like you've been in an accident. And we were, oh man, this is terrible. It was like, you said it was like riding a horse.
It was like riding a horse. What was that? An hour and a half. We just bounced up and down. In fact, when we got out to use the restroom, my equilibrium, because I have allergies, fluid in your head. I'm like, whoa.
I didn't want to say anything. I just, okay. But about just before we hit Toledo, I was, oh man, we got to stop. I don't want to do this. I can't go. It was our first trip today. Our first mileage was 467 miles. We're about 50 miles or so from where we got to be. And then we hit the Ohio line, smooth sailing. And it's been that way all the rest of the day. A couple of bumps, but nothing like Michigan. Way to go, Michigan.
And it's always been like that. Because when you were a journalist, you were asked to check into that. And
they all say, oh, it's because of the heavy trucks. Everybody has heavy trucks.
Everybody has heavy trucks. Oh, and a lot of people have snow.
It's because of the frost. Everybody has that.
No.
It's Michigan road.
We got something going on here that's not right.
But there's a lot of good stuff to say about Michigan. And we're going to say it. We're going to announce our next ebook. About 2 weeks, we'll have it released. It completes a trilogy on RV travel in Michigan. We already have the Upper Peninsula guide. We have the Great Lakes shoreline drive that's not just Michigan, but all of the Great Lakes. And this will be the next ebook coming out in about 2 weeks will be the Lower Peninsula of Michigan. So we're pretty excited about that.
We just heard a new term for the Upper Peninsula.
Upper hand.
The upper hand. Yeah. I thought, well, that's upper hand and then the mitt.
Yep. So that's pretty good. So anyway, it's been there. People asking what I'm doing for mileage. I'll update that on the podcast on Wednesday. I'm keeping track of it, and we'll show you. And I know a lot of you are probably going, what are you doing about gas? I'm reluctantly paying it. We've cut back on other expenses that we have, but it cost me, for 20 gallons, it cost me about $128 when I filled up. and I wasn't empty. I have a 33-gallon tank, I think, 33, 34. So anyway, so we're on the road. So lots of questions, and we'll jump in and start taking them. Ed Richards, always one of our first guys. Ed, we'll see you in just a couple weeks at our Elkhart Encounter. I know we talked about that last week. It's sold out, folks. We have limited space, and we've doubled the space that we normally do, and it's still sold out. There's a waiting list now. Always in these, about 10% of the people who say they're going to go cancel.
Something happens, because that's life.
If you want to go, you better sign up, and you sign up. We'll put that URL up there. But Ed is in hot and humid South Louisiana, and I know Ed is going to our Elkhart Encounter. If you want to learn more about that and get on the waiting list, do so. Just go to rvlifestyle.com/Elkhart Encounter. There's the address right there on your screen. We'd love to have as many of you as you can get out there. It's going to be awesome. We have a driving school. We've got factory tours. We're staying on the grounds of the Hall of Fame Museum, the RV Hall of Fame Museum. We've got musical entertainment. We've got a catered meal. We've got seminars. It's going to be awesome. All of that in the RV capital of the world. The dates are July 18th through the 21st. July 18th through the 21st. Go check that out, and we would love to have you be a part of it. Right now, you're going to be on the waiting list, but as people cancel, we'll get you filled in. So that's great. All right, thanks, Ed, for saying hi. You were the first one tonight. Let's go to some of the other questions that you might have for us. Linda Ward.
Hello from Harvest Toast in New Hampshire. Comment. We are on our way to an LTV rally. We hope to have a lot of questions answered, and I'm sure, Linda, you will. And you'll get all kinds of ideas on how to make things better.
That's one of the most fun things about any kind of a rally. We're going to do this in Elkhart, budgeting time, so you can visit kind of a social hour, and you go from rig to rig, and you see how other people have set it up, what they've done, getting ideas on how to solve common problems that we all have, from storage to what do you do with this space. So you'll have a great time, Linda, and congratulations. Good to hear you and see you on the road there. Bradley Olson.
If you're not going to use your Wonder for a couple of weeks and it has some water in the gray tank, how important is it to have it dumped?
It doesn't have anything to do with the Wonder. Any RV, if you're in the summertime are not going to be using it for 2 weeks, don't let that water accumulate. Empty it, take it to a dump station, get rid of the gray water. Don't keep your fresh water in there for 2 weeks, because it'll go skunky as well. And by all means, don't leave your black tank with anything in it. Always dump before you come back, unless you're going to be using it like the next day, and then you can dump then or a day or two later. But if you're going to leave it sitting for a couple of weeks,
especially with the heat,
absolutely get all those tanks dumped, and you'll be much happier. Robin Ostermeyer.
Greetings from Letchworth State Park.
Letchworth. You know Letchworth. It's the Grand Canyon of state parks that is east of the Mississippi. Beautiful waterfalls there, great hiking, great campgrounds, and it looks like you're having great weather there too, Robin. We've all had just a fabulous day today.
Beautiful day.
Yep. Sharon Childress.
Hope it is as nice where you are as it has been in New Jersey. It was a perfect day.
Yeah, I'd say it has been here too. The temperature's
getting hot.
Low 80s. We're in the shade now. The sun is kind of low in the horizon. It's off that way somewhere. So it's been great. Hope the weather keeps up. We're going to be on the road for another week, 10 days here. Our friend James Massey.
Okay, while boondocking and running the generator to power the air conditioner, should the refrigerator be switched to both or to gas? Seems you'd be drawing on the propane either way. Our Class C motorhome has a propane generator.
Yes, you will be. I think the only time that will switch is if you are plugged into electricity, and then you'll run the refrig on 110. But if you're running on the generator, you're going to be running the propane. It doesn't use very much, James. Very little. So don't worry about it. Go for it. Go small, live large. They love Kentucky, they say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Kentucky is a beautiful state.
I don't know how this noise is, but it's interesting.
Hi from Iowa.
Christy McLinden. That's where our Phyllis Carr is. Thank you, Phyllis, for being there tonight, keeping track of everybody. I think over on YouTube, Chris Cowley's there, although I haven't seen him show up. Chris was moving from West Virginia back to Illinois this weekend, so he might be on the road himself. Cindy Cooley Brockway.
I'd like to learn more about that EFS card.
Well, I'll show it to you.
It just so happens.
Actually, I heard about it from all you guys here. It only works with diesel. So if you don't have diesel, you don't want it. But this is what it looks like. It is like a little credit card. And you basically stick that in the pump at the commercial diesel pump, right where all the big truck drivers
You got to
are.
go with the big guys.
You've given them access to your bank account, or you've put enough money in so that they can draw against that. They can whatever you pay, and you get a discount. And it's a complicated formula, but it often, up until this current gas situation, it's usually worked out to 20-30 cents a gallon off, because you're kind of buying like in fleet as a fleet thing. But you got to have diesel. Doesn't work with regular gas. Maybe we'll do a story on it. We've done a couple before, but maybe we'll do a full dedicated story on the blog in the next week or so. So it's well worth getting if you're a diesel user. Maureen Tweedley, Vancouver, BC.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Maureen. Hope all is well up there and that you're having a great Sunday as well. Bobby Craven.
Saw your video of KW. The restaurant
What is KW?
The restaurant you were in was Kelly's in the 90s. The owner who waited our table that night years ago was Kelly McGinnis, the actress who was in the first Top Gun.
I still don't know what KW is. I don't know. We did have a video. I don't know which one you're talking about, Bobby, but that's trouble with initials. KW doesn't register a thing with me. So, but anyway, that's great. Judy Schmidt.
We're going to do the East Coast and Deep South this summer from San Diego. Any favorite spots?
San Diego, California. Good
so
luck.
Many places.
Yeah, good luck. That's
so
Southern California
places.
is not real friendly for certainly no boondocking.
They're going to the East Coast. They're getting out of town.
Oh, why did I say okay? From San Diego. Okay. Gosh, there's so many places. I don't even know where to begin. Deep South. Look at our Florida guides. We've got a million places in Florida. Look at Destin. Look at the Panhandle. In the summertime, the Panhandle region of Florida.
And I don't know if
Orange Beach, Alabama.
Whoa! Stop it.
Another
Somebody
dog
must
out here.
have a dog. I don't see another dog, but there has to
dog.
be. There's a dog about a mile away.
Quarter of a mile away down that way.
Bo has not gotten rid of his Bo energy.
Here, Bo.
I
set.
didn't get to exercise at home, and Bo didn't get to the dog park.
Yeah.
So
And East Coast. I mean, where do I pick a place in the East Coast?
I don't know if you've been to all the places in the West.
I'll just give you Acadia National Park in Maine. Go there. That's the epitome of the East Coast, right?
She's
not going to the West. She wants
I don't know what your interests are.
Yeah. Paula Orlando.
I am happy to report that we finally had our maiden voyage this weekend and got to experience our Class C Mercedes Sprinter. My wife and I are very happy with the layout and how it fits their lifestyle. We had a beautiful weekend at Camp Whippoorwill in Ocean City, New Jersey.
Well, there you go. There's for the previous question. There's a place you can go try, Camp Whippoorwill in Ocean City, New Jersey.
There you go.
On your way up to Acadia.
I mean, there are so many places to go. I'm sure everybody out here could give you their favorite.
Yeah. Congratulations, Paul.
Yeah.
Traveling Merton and Sue in Massachusetts.
Jennifer, do you feel like you're all organized? And can you find where you put things? That is a little tricky. It takes a little while to get used to where you put things, because you might put things in one spot and then say, oh, that doesn't work, and put it someplace else. And then because it's not in our driveway, not on our property at home, you got to have a good memory as to what you left in it. And I usually don't leave a lot of food in an RV because in summer with that heat beating down, I'm very fussy. And of course, prescriptions, drugs,
This is, I
Advil,
think, our
Tylenol.
7th or 8th RV, so we've kind of,
Yeah, you kind of
even down to getting
empty it out.
our pictures on the wall, we've kind of got a system for it. We're going to do a video and shoot it this week on how we have everything organized, so you can see it.
Yeah,
Hey,
I mean, you do change your mind.
Wait a minute, we have a Shirley Benoit with a $2.99 super sticker. Thank you, Shirley. Always, we appreciate that. You can, if you're on YouTube, there's a little $sign, and you can send a super sticker or a little bit of money. It immediately flashes us on the screen. YouTube takes a big chunk out of it, but we get some, and we always appreciate it, especially with gas prices. It's going to cost us $500 to go from Michigan to our spot in Tennessee, and then $500 going back. The $1,000 on a trip that used to cost maybe $300-400. Insane.
Hey, we haven't gotten home yet. Isn't gas supposed to go up on Monday?
Yeah, it's going to just go nothing but up.
Yeah, then there'll be shortages.
Don't get me going.
Yep.
Tommy and Susan Tapscott.
Would love to know who is working remote while on the road.
Everybody, Tommy and Susan, everybody.
Okay, and then the Starlink question. Is Starlink reliable?
Starlink is
worth the cost?
It depends on where you are. Starlink, yes and no.
Any other choices or just Starlink?
Most people do just fine with cell phone connections. That's it. Starlink is really great if you're boondocking in areas that have no cell phone connection. Its download speed is awesome. Almost always over 100 megabits per second, or Mbps. Its upload speed, which you need for Zoom calls, can be anywhere from 2 or 3, which is inadequate, to 10 or 12.
Quiet.
There's another dog somewhere out there.
Oh, we got another dog. Actually, we've got
I'm going to use it in Tennessee.
Quiet.
But download is great. Upload is very spotty. So if you have to do a lot of Zoom calls, you want to have a backup. But Starlink is very cool. Louise Burns.
How are you guys liking your new fifth wheel? Any suggestions on keeping the refrigerator temp up during this warm weather?
Well, this is a different refrigerator. We have a Norcold, and I am really impressed with it. I turned it on late yesterday afternoon, and it was perfect temperature this morning when we got there about 9 o'clock. And it's held its temperature just great, and it's very warm. So
very cool.
Very cool. It's very warm outside, but very cool in the refrigerator.
Right.
How's that? How are we liking the fifth wheel?
We're liking it. We like all the room. It's nice.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to having lots of room. We were up in the UP last week with our Wonder, and we both were spoiled because we've really enjoyed the extra room in the fifth wheel. In fact, we thought briefly of running a spot up in the UP for a month, bringing the Wonder back and taking the fifth wheel up. And maybe we'll do that.
We can get that on our calendar. I'd like to at least do a week or two.
Yeah. We're probably going to put the Wonder up for sale in just a few weeks. So I don't know how we're going to do it. Maybe through a dealer, but we're probably going to put the Wonder up for sale. So we'll let you know more. Greg Merwin.
Have you considered putting a permanent outdoor living space like a pavilion on your RV property? We are looking to do so on ours. See you in Elkhart.
Greg Merwin and Leslie, they will be with us at the Elkhart Encounter, July 18th through the 21st. And again, get on the waiting list if you guys are thinking about, if you think you want to go. It's technically sold out now, but there's always cancellations, and we'll fill that up with our waiting list. We've talked about it. We've talked about doing a barn dominium. I don't think we would do maybe we'll do a pavilion. It's pretty hot.
Never say never.
Yeah, I don't want to say never. I'm this close away from having electricity in, and then we will have all of our utilities in. I don't think it's going to happen this week when we're there, or next week.
Quiet. Bo. Should I take him away? He's being...
Well, there's more people.
Well, he's being a fool.
There's dogs, people.
Yeah.
The dogs are a quarter mile. So I don't think we're going to do that. That's not in our immediate plans, Greg. We're going to also check out another place this week, not too far from our property, but it's right on Kentucky Lake. And in fact, we're going to stay there tomorrow night. and we'll see how that goes. And we'll have a video report next Saturday on that. But no pavilion plans yet. I just want to get my utilities in. Everything else is set. Water set, sewer set. We just need electricity, and I think we're then we can figure out what we want. Marilyn Brower.
How do you treat a gas tank with 8-month-old gas in it?
How full is the tank? Put a little bit of fresh stuff in. If it'll start up and run.
Maybe ask them where you buy propane.
Yeah. No, I think she's talking about gasoline.
Oh.
So drive around, burn it off, and then as you empty it, top it off with fresh gas. But you shouldn't leave it any kind of motor with gas in it for 8 months and not use it. Bob Leach.
Is the LTV gas or diesel? It is gas.
Ours is gas.
Ours is. We have the Ford chassis.
Ford Transit chassis, and we got the gas engine. There are diesel versions available on the Sprinter chassis for other LTV models.
With the Mercedes.
But ours is gas. Jim Kirkland.
Are you broadcasting now with Starlink or something else this evening?
Well, we're coming to you from a rest area on I-65, and I'm just using my Verizon hotspot. And I don't know how the video and sound is. Phyllis said it was good. She was listening to birds a minute ago that are up in the trees here. And they're leaving their signs all over the picnic table. I hope,
this is a little
I hope we're not a target. But I'm not doing Starlink. Starlink I'll hook up probably tomorrow night when we get on the Kentucky Lake. So we'll see how it goes.
I'm sure that's going to be the first thing he does.
Yeah, will. It's fun. Bob Keefe.
We're looking forward to the Elkout encounter. Which or both RV will you be in?
We will be in the fifth wheel. We'll be in the fifth wheel and with lots of room.
And the big decision will be to bring Bo or not to bring Bo.
Yeah.
That'll be a big decision.
And one thing, if we bring Bo, it's got just really super air conditioning. We'll have 50 amp service at the rally there, and we can leave Bo in there while we're having dinner or walking around. We're thinking next week of maybe heading to Nashville and camping a couple of nights in Nashville. And we want to take a grandson out to dinner, and we'd probably do the same thing.
If we can work out the details.
Fifth wheel, it's a lot more room. He's much more comfortable in it. So that's what we're going to bring to Elkhart. We might not have the Wonder by then. If we may sell it by then. Gary Silverstein.
Jan and I are still patiently waiting for our BT Cruiser 5240 to go into production. Now, 9 months of waiting. Can't even get on your waiting list. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I feel so much for all you folks out there who have RVs ordered and you just can't get them built. It's just like everything everything. The store shelves are emptying out quickly. Diesel, but it's been like this for 2 years now. For some people, have been waiting for 2 years to get an RV built. Marion Dimert.
Okay, update on our Wayfarer.
This is the couple that we talked to. Yeah.
Okay.
After the punch list with 140p and 140p
of pictures.
What does 140p mean?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
That's why
after the punch list with lots of pictures and a Mercedes-Benz recall, a new Onan generator not working.
Oh man.
The RV is still sitting on the lot. And they canceled the order. Marion, That's exactly what you should have done. And now you're waiting for an LTV Unity. I wonder they say you're going to get that.
That's going to be a long wait.
Man, that's going to be forever, I think. But good for you. That's crazy. That's just crazy. So I'm so sorry to hear that. But I hope you're able to find what you want. It's sad out there, isn't it? Marty Santek.
If a gas tank will sit for 6 months, used.
Stay-bill. Yes, I've heard of that.
Heard of that too.
And that's kind of like it's like a vitamin for gas. It's like a little supplement you can put in that will help it run. You might try it. Talk to your mechanic.
We need the human version of that.
The human version is.
But we're not giving any to Bo.
No. Oh, I see. Yeah, we need a little bit of stay-bill for us.
Let's get going.
Yeah. Good. Thank you for saying that. Marilyn Brower.
Thank you for answering my question.
Well, thank you for asking.
Yes, thank you for being there. Thank you for asking.
Yep. Michelle Dragon Lock Works.
The fuel prices are out of control. Our truckers are suffering, and we are going to have food shortages. We are.
We are now, I think.
Yeah.
Bob Leach says when there's no DEF, doomsday is coming. Well, it will be because the trucks can't come. Although I bet somebody's going to figure out a way to remove all that DEF crap on the machines. That stuff is.
I wouldn't count on it.
Well, somebody's going to figure it out. Truck driver. I mean, we
It's
got to
not a
have
matter of, it's
we
a
just
matter
have-
of.
I just feel for these guys having to eat those extra costs. We can stop, and slow down or stay in one place, do staycations, travel closer to home, and we are doing all that. These guys are putting food on their table by trying to keep us all supplied with goods, and it's like nobody cares.
Yeah, they are the backbone of the country, and I don't know why people don't know that.
They are heroes. I mean, truly in our sign. All right, got to remind you again of the Elkhart Encounter. It is July 18th through the 21st. Now, I hate to say too much about it because technically it's sold out. We've doubled the spaces that we normally have at our groups. I don't think we can get any more spaces, but usually about 10% of all the people who sign up cancel for various reasons. They're sick, their RV's broken, they got a better offer, I don't know. But if you really want to go to that, July 18th to 21st, it is going to be our premier gathering for the year. We urge you to try that. Get on the waiting list, and we will find a way. Right now, there's only one or two people on the waiting list, so get on it, and we will get you into it. But you got to do it pretty quickly. Check out all the information. See if it's something you want to attend, and I think you will. We are really looking
Should
forward
we
to it.
ask people well, maybe I shouldn't open this can of worms.
When she says that, I always go, okay.
If we like to put on these gatherings, if anybody knows of a spot that they think would be fun and easy to do for future.
It's more than just saying we're going to do a gathering. We have to make sure that the facilities are right, that we are able to get food, that there's places to dump and power, and there's stuff to do in the area. But we love doing these gatherings, and we'll keep doing them as long as we can. We have this.
You all are a wealth of information.
You are, and send us your ideas, and we will put them in we call it our tickle file.
So far, the only thing that's been suggested is Phyllis's backyard.
Phyllis's backyard. I think that's good. It's kind of centrally located. Yes. I think it's really good, and she's a great hostess. And she has a bathroom. Everybody can use her bathroom, right?
Right.
Well, and I bet she has a sewer, or they can just empty it in her toilet. Phyllis is
Ken Cooper.
She's not even answering.
No,
she's not even reacting.
No.
Look at her over there. Have you tried your My Pillow topper yet?
Yes, we have, and we like it.
We
and
really
what is
like
so good about our getting this, because we were happy with our mattress, but it was just a little firm, and we thought maybe it wasn't just a little tiny bit softer. And that My Pillow topper is just a little bit softer. And what we have in the front of our fifth wheel is a sofa that makes into a bed.
A queen size bed.
Yeah. And we can just take off that topper and put it on that sofa.
And we can, if we have guests.
If we have guests, they will sleep comfortably. I said to Mike, this is perfect. Because where are you going to store a topper?
Yeah. And
because this isn't just a 1-inch little bubble thing. It's 3 inches.
We had gone and bought a 3-inch topper from Bed Bath & Beyond, I think.
Yeah.
And we didn't notice anything.
Kind of a monster.
And then we tried the My Pillow at a better price. It came like in 2 days. It came with sheets.
Yeah, it came with a set of sheets that, because it's 3 inches, will be able to fit over the mattress. But what I really liked, I guess you could add it yourself if you have a sewing machine, it has 4 straps, so it stays in place. It wraps around.
Yeah, so we're very happy with it.
So we're very happy.
We'll be sleeping on it for the next week, 10 days here. So looking forward to it.
Give it a workout.
Sue Rasmussen.
Time zones are confusing with live chats. We're currently in California. Just found you. They are terribly confusing. I can't imagine California.
Yeah. Now we're on Eastern time. Well, we always do it at 7 p.m. Eastern, but in about 20 miles, we're going to switch over to Central Time as we head south on 65. And that's where I'll get confused, because we'll be on Central Time for the next week. And I know. Well, I'm glad you found us, Sue. Thank you for being here. We appreciate that.
And our son and his family living in Nashville,
They're on
I
Eastern.
call them too
Nashville is
early.
Eastern.
They call us too late.
Yeah.
Just 1 hour, it gets
No,
confusing.
Nashville's Central. That's right. Johnny Lightning.
And now you know the reason I bought a lightweight, loved used unit.
Yeah.
Yes, somebody figured out all the little things that need to be done differently.
And you can get
benefit
one.
from
And
that.
you can get a used unit
Yes.
instead of having to wait for months and months.
Great
Or
idea.
years in some
This
cases.
this brand new smell is highly overrated.
Yeah. Yeah.
All
Yeah.
the chemicals are brand new.
Yeah, it is. All right. I guess we are about wrapped up here, and we're going to hit the road. It's kind of nice sitting out here outside. We've been driving all day. Don't forget our shop on Amazon for all the gadgets, all the things we talk about that we recommend. You know, everything from podcast gear to camera gear to cell phone stuff to the apps we use, the things we show you and we do reviews on that we stock our RV. You can find all that stuff there. We pretty much anything we write about, we put a link to it there. So check that out. For our merch, don't forget our merch. We got lots of clothes, hats, cool stuff. You can do all your spring shopping there, except it's almost summer, so you
It
better
is
hurry
summer.
up. Yeah. And
How
then
about fall shopping?
and then one more pitch for our Elkhart encounter. Get on the waiting list. I think you can get in. If you get on it tonight, I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to get you in. That's where you can find out all the awesome things we have planned. All RVs are welcome there. And it's you arrive on a Monday, you leave on Thursday, and we're going to keep you busy, but you're going to have a lot of fun, lots of socializing, but so many cool things to see and to do in the RV capital of the world. So thank you guys for being with us. We are going to get on the road, listen to the podcast. We'll have lots to show you on the podcast. And until then, that's coming out Wednesday. We're hitting the road, and maybe we'll see you out there.
Quiet. Happy trails.